Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Modded Endless Legend. That's what we're playing. So let's have a look at what's going on. Now we saved at what I think should make a pretty exciting branching point. We can try some stuff, and if it doesn't work out, we can reload to this point. Like, we have a good solid start here. We have a lot of different ways we can go. So last time I ended the video talking about how I was unsure where I want to settle, and I want to I've talked about shaping our country a lot, but I don't know that I've ever been explicit about why I feel it's important. So in case it's not obvious, I do want to talk about it a little bit. So there's a couple of factors. First of all, obviously your army needs to be able to defend your territory, which means they need to be able to get from place to place and defeat enemy armies. So when your cities are far apart, when you have like a long, narrow land mass, say we had these three regions, you know, it's a little bit tricky. It would take it's 3 turns of movement from our capital to the middle of Nolaran right now. And honestly, if we were going to settle in Nolaran, it would probably be up here where the anomalies are near the river. So that's a little dangerous. You do get, and we're talking about relatively fast units here too, because these are cavalry-ish. Oh no, our settlers are proper cavalry, okay. Now once you get roads, things get a lot easier. Your units move roughly 4 times as fast on roads, and that's pretty cool. But a significant portion of the game happens before roads. You know, even if you make Imperial Highways your second or third Tier 2 research, on Endless, the AI, by the time you're doing this, the AI is starting to have like real armies, and they can totally kill you before you actually establish right-of-way in all your cities. But there's another factor to think about when it comes to defense, and that's simultaneous defense. It's not just about moving your units around, it's also about actually having the ability to defend 2 things that get attacked on the same turn. If we settled Nolaran up here, and Blue went to war with us and attacked Nolaran with 1 army and attacked Rocknall with another, and we saw something very similar to this happen in the last game, right, where the Necrophages declared war on us and then moved this wave of units in such that they were threatening 3 different cities on the same turn. If our settle is instead Rocknall, Utanla, and Uskiv, if Blue declares war on us, it's very unlikely that Uskiv's going to get attacked. Even if they come at us with the same number of units that they would have used to threaten all 3 cities, they're only threatening 2 cities. And in fact, these cities are so close together that it's probably only 1 battle we're talking about. So there's that concern. The larger your front with another player, the more likely you are to receive simultaneous attacks from that player, which can be very difficult to defend against, especially considering that you, the human player, on Endless, and maybe even on Impossible, just will not be able to field an army the same size as the AI's army. If you look at this this metric here on the status screen, if you look at the military score, you can see, by the way, 4373 our nearest neighbor has. It's a little concerning. The military score is overwhelmingly dominated by health. Points of health count way more in the evaluation of an army than any other stat, which is, you know, you can argue about how fair that is. A 500 HP unit is going to beat a 200 HP unit most of the time, regardless of their other stats, but, you know, army composition is a little bit more complicated than who's got the bigger number. But the AI is going to tend to want to declare war on you, the player, because we couldn't have an army this big. I mean, we'd go bankrupt just from upkeep costs. It's crazy. And if you've watched any of the other Let's Play on Endless series, and you've seen me go for a supremacy victory, you know that even when we are winning a military victory, our troops are still outnumbered, sometimes 12 to 1. It is not terribly uncommon to see an AI player, especially an AI player who's doing well in the late game, have 12, 15, 20 armies, most of them full size, just sort of milling around aimlessly between his cities. So this would probably be a lot more interesting for you guys if you could see all the gesticulating I'm doing. My hands are doing a lot of work right now. So let's play the game a little bit while we're talking. So it's important that we manage our borders for defensive purposes in a couple of ways, but it's also important that we don't, I mean, for lack of a better word, piss off the AI too much, because border friction causes war. They will tend to go to war with players that have lower military strength, but they also really like to go to wars with players who have a lot of border with them. And in particular, they get very testy if they have identified a region as one they want and you settle in it. Sometimes it's worth doing that anyway, because it can be very dangerous to let the AI box you in. Obviously, you get starved out. So sometimes you have to make an aggressive settle to block them off, which is kind of what we did with Utanla here, and I wouldn't be shocked if Blue was not happy about it. But you want to avoid antagonizing them too much, because seriously, if they put their minds to it, they can crush you at any time. Again, it is not possible for a player to field an army that is capable of defeating an AI's army on Endless. Your goal is just to put together an army that's good enough to help you survive. You're playing from behind for 70 to 100 turns, probably. Like, way behind, so you gotta be realistic. Okay, what are we doing? We're settling. So, for all the reasons that I've just said, based on all the things I've just said, I think we're gonna take Uskiv. I think Uskiv it's a lot safer. If we decline to settle eastward at all, I mean, I love Terramart is super dope. This is great. Like, turn on the resources here. Look at how good that all is. But if we decline to settle eastward and we just settle westward toward purple, or toward green, I was thinking purple's got to be over here somewhere. Based on the fact that we haven't seen them at all, I expect them to be up here, which means that we may be able to go like all the way to the west coast around green, assuming green's not on the coast. And I think that that's to our benefit. That's what we want to be doing. Yeah, please don't take the longest possible route through Blue's territory to get here. So we're gonna settle here, probably. Actually, I'm not sure. We're gonna go in this direction. We'll figure it out in a minute. Because I'm thinking that this location and this location are both pretty good 3 anomaly settles, and I'm not sure which one is better. So I'm not going to count the resource points. We're going to let the AI do it for us. Alright, I think it's probably a good idea to merge these two together, and we got to clear out the remainder of these minor factions. It is worth noting that Amael, despite the fact that its territory is not, like, supreme, does have a pair of does have 3 villages already pacified. That would be nice to have. Okay, Rakhmal, what are you going to do? So we can make a museum in 8 turns, and that's pretty powerful. Obviously, approval's a big deal, and we're about to expand probably a couple of times, so we want to keep our approval high, because losing resources sucks. It sucks. Alright, Pink doesn't have ocean regions yet, it looks like, or at least we don't see any. But it may be the case that Sulin is his first coastal city, because this is certainly not coastal. Although it looks like it probably is on a river, based on the little indentation that we can see in the fog of war. So his boats may be coming soon. If we spend a lot of resources to take over Niegor, it's entirely possible that he'll just black spot us to break it, and we don't really have the resources to defend it. So I say, let's not bother. Why don't we head down? Let's reveal this island a little bit. Ooh, wine. I do love wine. Alright, let's reveal this a little bit and try to stake out this ocean region. This one I feel a lot more confident about, and also, obviously, claiming this fortress would be good for us from a defense of Yarian standpoint. Okay, who still has moves? Nobody still has moves. This thing's a lie. Alright, so we have a couple of options here. We could go for some boarding vessels to try to aggressively secure this. In addition, if we had actual boarding vessels, then we could get the SKP done, which, just to remind you, in case you've forgotten, is 2 free boarding vessels. Like, if we got 1 boarding vessel out, and then ran over here with a hero, we would get 2 free boarding vessels, and then we could combine those with the boarding vessel we have here to just sort of maraud. That might be really worth it. How long does it take to build a boarding vessel? 3 turns? The other two options, realistically, I don't particularly want to build dervishes when we're so close to having Yermacs available. Although, it is worth noting that as blue is Vaulters, their primary troops are going to be archers, and archers are not very good against dervishes. But hey, they're not very good against Yermacs either. So it's probably either boarding vessel or settler or go for the museum. I do love the museum. Approval is a big deal, and it gives a lot of powerful bonuses. How about we do it like this? Now, I want to put the museum right here so that we can level it up really quickly. Because one borough after the museum will put the museum up to level 2. Is it worth... No, that costs 378. That is not worthwhile. We still, remember, are looking out for that Ardent Mage hero. Okay. So we're going to merge these two up and try to... Oh, these two up. Try to fight that Kazanji army there. Hey, merge. Ah. I let it get away. I mean, I sort of let it get away. It kind of got away on its own without my consent. It decided it would get away, and I was in no place to argue. So I'm kind of curious. Red and blue both had pretty high military scores. I'm wondering what's gonna... If we can keep blue off of our backs for a little while, things could get good. Okay, so in the spirit of that, do I want to get Diplomat's Advance? What's our income rate here? +2, +1. And this fortress is not secure. It's going to fall maybe soon. But we're at +2 titanium per turn. It's enough to make a difference. Let's go ahead and pick up alchemical alloys. This is the safer play. Picking up, sort of arbitrarily scanning around here. Uh-oh. I don't feel great about that, but that means that somewhere around here there's a fortress that probably doesn't have a full complement of units anymore. Alright, we're gonna run a little bit. Run, use the choppy water to escape. Oh hey, a fortress. Cool, hopefully it'll be a good quest. Okay, I do not love losing 15 dust per turn. Still no new heroes. Okay, but Utanla's about to finish that thing. Yeah, it's fine. We need to get those... we need to get that hero, man. I'm so tired of not being able to search these ruins. It's driving me a little bit crazy. What did they want? 3 minor faction units. Actually, we should probably route these dudes over here to attack the village. Because that's almost certainly what's happening. Alright, I have no problem reassigning our governors briefly. Oh. Come on, follow me over. Follow me over. He's not following, alright. It was worth a try. Oh, so we can actually... We can let the game do the math for us now. So this is... It's a little hard to tell because of the winter. Remember that the dust and industry, or the dust and food of the tiles are lower than they would normally be. How bad is the winter effect? Oh, this is first winter. It's a really late first winter. Okay. So -1 food, -1 dust. So this has 5 food tiles around it, so it's 11 food. I think I'm going to take the one that has the slightly higher industry over the little bit of extra science, because the little bit of extra industry will make us better at building the burrow that will get us that science. Okay, that's a decent stack of pearls there. Easy quest. Talk to 5 other fortresses. Might be an easy quest. Could be. So am I abandoning my plan of searching this region because of the presence of the hostile fleet following us? I think so, probably, honestly. Let's head away. 15 blood crystal. You know, if I had played out the ship's turn first, we could have spent this blood crystal. And then we'd be at 60% and happy. So let that be let that be a lesson to you. Found your cities after you do other important stuff. Oh, the misplays. Alright, still no new heroes. Do I want to... I think we maybe should stop losing dust. Because we gotta afford a hero, and then after the hero, we have to be able to afford the Roads of Dust, so... Alright. Impairment. You probably need to do this. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be a short winter. Alright, and then after Rockmanal finishes this, we're probably going hard on, what do you call it? Troops. Huh, I clicked here twice, and once it registered as that, and once it registered as that. Yep. Minor faction villages are slowly being murdered. Oh, new heroes. Okay, well we have 2 choices. Nala Al-Jazar with Army Boost 2, or Argbad Boz Valhalla with Army Boost 1. Well, that's not exactly rocket science. 389. Okay. Do I want to wait? Because we could sell, like, a resource. I don't think I want to wait. Let's do it. So... luxuries, I'm sure I have some extra stuff. Okay, these are valuable. I'll sell one of those. Why did I close the market? My business is done here. No, we need this. Alright. Oh, it's not going to matter until we equip the Roads of Dust manuscript anyway. Well, what if we assign the capital to dust? The capital's pretty good at dust production. Okay. So we're actually slowing down our, what do you call it, a little bit here. Well, it's good XP, though. Which is worth its weight in gold. No, that's not good. XP doesn't have weight. That's a very small value. Yeah, this is basically fine. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably here, because I want to be on the back side. No particular reason, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. This allows us to take maximum advantage of movement for attacking, and we don't have to let them ever make any choices. Okay, let's all focus in on this dude. I guess we should move the hero up so that the hero can eventually be up here and get that high ground bonus. Alright, Kazanji hit pretty hard. They're relatively tough for minor faction units. There we go. I want to make sure our units move at least a little bit. Well, I guess there's no reason not to take, like, real advantage. Oh, there is. I don't want to clog up the spaces around this guy too much. I want to let the militia get in. Okay, good stun. This dude's going to have to withdraw. Actually, he doesn't have to withdraw. His opponent is stunned. Alright, we took more damage there than I would like, but got the job done. Oh nice, Waver Seago is leveled up. So Waver Seago leveling up is big because it adds 6 industry and 4 food to his city. It's always good. So we'll come over here, be ready to fight these guys, and then search the ruins and By the time we've done all that, this boarding vessel will be in position to snatch the hero for a turn, take advantage of that quest for free stuff. Who did what now? Red has 30 units. Okay. 30 units on turn 32. So we know there's at least one fortress over here. Let's just beeline for that, I guess. And veer off if we see any ruins, probably. Yeah, let's go to here so that we can equip this. Breaks the bank a little bit. Can I reset? And even with everybody else on dust. Well, I want to get as much industry into this museum as possible. It's already taken longer than I wanted it to. We're doing it. Alright, 70 dust. I really appreciate all this dust. Alright, we gotta deal with this before we leave. Okay, so our cities are pretty busy right now. I think we can afford to do diplomats' demands before we pick up Imperial Highways, because we don't have to do any building to take advantage of this, and obviously we want to be getting onto Yermax. In fact, it might be time for Utanla to do exactly that. I think it is. How long would it take you to build a settler? 4 turns? Do I want to pick up another one of these regions down here first? Well, we're pushing it already, maybe? Let's just upgrade these designs real quick, and then I think, yeah, we are gonna build a unit or two. Yeah, it's not so bad. Do I want to build a settler instead? If I built the settler, it would probably be Amael that gets taken next, or maybe Balther. Balther has a couple of places where you can take advantage of a few anomalies. Ooh, these are high industry too. You know what? Let's do one settler first. If this comes back to bite me in the ass, then everybody gets to say I told you so. Listen, that's all I'm offering. You're not going to get a better deal. Not that I could stop some of you from saying I told you so anyway. Oh, by the way, I do wanna say thanks to the people who are commenting and stuff, especially the people who are leaving nice comments, because that stuff is cool. Thank you very much. It makes me feel better when I'm having a crappy day. You know, it's nice. Positive reinforcement is nice. I probably don't have to belabor that point. I think everybody understands. So, I'm going to attack the village. Ordinarily, I would not recommend that you do this. We're definitely picking up more dust from anomalies in our capital, which is founded on top of 4 anomalies. Ordinarily, you want to attack units rather than villages, because when you attack the army, the village doesn't come in as reinforcements, but if you attack the village, the army does come in. But I think we should be okay. We're going to retrofit our 2 existing guys, and we are going to have at them. I know that our hero doesn't have new gear, but we can't. What am I, made of dust? So do I want to... No, I think I want to just push. I mean, like, I know there's going to be 4 of them. Maybe I should fall back. Nah, we have gear and stuff. We'll be fine. We have gear and stuff, we'll be fine. Sounds like famous last words. So do I want to be attacking 2 of them? I think so. Let's deny a couple of them their turn. Yeah, you guys head for this one, and I guess we'll all focus. Alright, now these do have sweep strike back, so that's something to keep in mind as we're positioning ourselves. A little worried about this guy. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to be the focus of anybody's attacks. I want to make sure we move at least 1 space, take advantage of all of the bonus attack knowledge and charge. Ooh, he needs to get out of there. Good kill. $39. Alright. Both of the dervishes are fleeing. I think we've got it from here. Also, stupid hero. I didn't remember to give her manual attack orders, so she decided to buff a militia instead of fighting. Very useful. Alright, well this is the end of the fight, obviously. We are going to want to move this guy so that he's not in sweep strike back range. I know I just said that that's an important thing, and then I totally let them get hit by it anyway. Alright, you guys, yes, we're all very impressed. You're extremely brave. So, the hero's buff, the spell she keeps trying to cast on friendlies. Oh, thanks. Good approach there, guy. Gives plus 75% attack. And the thing about attack is that it's tricky to judge the value of it in a vacuum. You really can't. Attack, really, it only matters, you know, in comparison relative to the defense of the defending unit. Which may sound like something that's like trivial and obvious, but ooh, that's the center of influence. Well, we're taking this. Let's see if they give us an easy quest. They didn't. And now let us conquer them by force. For my boarding vessel is totally hacks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Good to know. This would be a cool region to lock up. That would be really nice. Let's grab some pearls while we're doing this. That puts us at enough to build the altar, which may be how we level up our museum, actually. There's going to come a point, and it's not going to be too much longer, where we're not able to reasonably take fortresses with a single boarding vessel anymore, so we're going to have to, at some time soon, make some decisions about how much we want to commit to the Navy. Well, let's not let this guy steal our hard-earned fortress. Ooh, Titan Bones. So, Unrevealed, Palladian, and they've changed this. It's less powerful than it used to be. The negative part is less powerful than it used to be. But it is giving us plus 10 influence per turn, which is fantastic. How do we have 5? 2.5. Oh! Urian opened up. A cargo nexus facility. Plus 5% trade route bonus from cargo. Plus 1% trade route bonus per fortress. Okay. This leads really nicely into some of the things that we have from our empire. Some of our faction bonuses. Okay, pink settled away from blue. It looks like blue's backfilling, right? I don't think they had Zod before. That's actually probably good for us that they settled Sormel and then Zod. It suggests to me that they're more concerned about these two than they are about me. And that is exactly where I want to be, not being concerning. Right? I English good? Yeah, I English good. Okay, this winter seriously though could... Yeah, thank you. Jesus. That was really long. Did that feel extremely long to anyone else? Return with a transport ship containing a minimum of 3 minor faction units. Well, that's not happening. Oh, they have 2 boats. My boat is Cheaty, but their boat is 2 boats. I'm not sure if I can do that. Why don't we ignore it for now? Let's try to get to the other fortress and see what their quest looks like. Oh, one... Alright, let's go to the fortress first, and then we'll swing back and grab this. Ooh, they have a big garrison. Hopefully that is an easy quest right there. Okay, 50 dust. We are actually getting progress on this, right? Yes, 2 of 3. Good. Good, good, good. next turn we finish it, and then we can feel free to pop the hero off to the to these guys. Let's take advantage of the coast. A lot less likely to run into neutral boarding vessels along the coast. I think we should probably go up along the south shore of Dillard just so that we can see what else is available on this island. Oh, now it says we won't make it in one. What happened? Did we lose our nerve? Well, I mean, that's fine. I don't need to make it in one. It doesn't actually change the number of turns until we reassign the hero anyway, since the boat needs more time. So what do we get? Return to the listening post when you're ready to give them 100 dust. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to do that. Let's do that. Okay. The hero-led army talk to Bastion in the same region. That... Okay. We got all kinds of things we have to do once we have our hero on the water. Unfortunately, our hero in the Ocean Army... Oh, good, emeralds. Our hero in the Ocean Army is going to slow it down. Okay. Green is... Okay, yeah, green has unimpressive units. Preachers are just bad units. They're, you know, they're support units in every sense of that word. They're intended... It's intended that you, like, have a preacher go along with many other units. And they have a cool buff that they cast. Okay, so what is it? Is it Amael for the 3 minor villages, or is it Balther? I don't think I want to settle Nolaran. I don't want to antagonize Blue, like I said. We could go to Daramard, but I kind of like this is very defensible. And we don't have the army yet to be pissing people off anyway. Let's just settle Amael. We're not in any rush to get over here. If green was anybody but cultists, things might be different. Alright, well... This looks pretty bad. There's a pair of anomalies over here, but they're right by the, they're right by the, first of all, the edge of the region, and also impassable terrain that gives no resources. So, like, I'm assuming this is bad. It's not horrible. Only 2 industry is hard, though. Yeah, so what is that? 18, 26, 28 points of real resources. You can't really count the influence because it'll be gone soon. Whereas like, something like this is... Yeah, that's better right there. Would I want to settle this coastal? This is a little better resource-wise. You're picking up 2 extra points of resources from 2 extra river tiles. And I probably don't need every city to be adjacent to the water. These 2 are already both coastal. And we can get coastal really easily. Yeah, I think this is probably right. Although, I don't know if I want to settle yet. $42 from... Oh, did religious... Yeah, religious fervor's on. I looked right at the things and said, okay, so... Are we going to be able to afford the approval thing? 300. Yes, we are. Okay, but we won't be able to afford it if we settle the city first, I bet. So why don't we... We'll move into position and we'll wait until turn 40 before we settle. So we'll just sit still for 2 turns. He's got guys in my territory. This is probably just looking for pearls. 40, 60. These are pretty okay units. The dredges obviously are a little scarier than the Dawn officers. We'll probably be fine. Everything's probably fine. So yeah, I think we're all set on that. We know we have a plan. Oh, Utanlo needs to switch off of dust. That's right. We need to make those units. What's up? A warning. Ooh, blue is threatening to declare war on me. That's what's happening right here. So we're going to compliment them, which perfectly offsets the value of the warning. If you're not familiar, a warning lowers the cost of what it describes here as the negative treaties, such as declaring war. Compliment does the opposite. We're going to compliment them. You want war with me, you're going to pay full price, buddy. There's a chance that will make them just not declare war. And it's not like a huge chance, but it could happen. Alright, so let's grab pearls. I don't really know what to do with these guys now. Just kind of search for ruins and stuff while I wait, because I intend to have these guys still in position to support. I'm not going to stop for this ruin. We'll get it later. I wanna get to this thing as quickly as possible. Alright, who's ready to actually get some motion on this faction quest, man? Alright. Build it over a total of 11 anomalies in your empire to get management sciences for free. That's awesome. 11. What are we at right now? We're at 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be 10, and then a borough or another city somewhere will get us to 11. That's pretty good. I do love free technology. We've been having a great time with free techs this game. By which I mean we got a free tech at one point earlier. Oh, also we got 10 grass silk, which is whatever. Yeah, we don't have enough grass silk to get 50 of a luxury and 50 of a strategic for 20 moonleaf and 160 dust. Okay, well, obviously we're going to be just fine on 50 of a luxury. 50 of a strategic is going to require a little bit more work. Okay, what are you guys doing now? I guess you're grabbing pearls. Oh, I let Green grab that big stack of pearls over there. Right, there's nothing else that you guys need to be doing. Not really. Let's go do this. I'm not going to bother to equip our hero right now because our hero is going to be in a boat for a couple of turns soon, and her gear won't matter there anyway, so I don't think it's worth using the resources. We probably need to go straight to Yermak. I think I would rather have the production here. This will be fine. Everything's fine. Our approval level is going to go up to happy, I believe, when this finishes, so we should actually be generating dust at that point. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, poke the stuff out. Okay, that's a little bit scarier. So his units are all pretty much the same. His marines are 41 damage. So that's not too bad, but obviously you gotta be wary. He's definitely moving like he intends to declare war. I'm not super excited. I kind of wish that he would not do that. That would be cool. Alright. Where do I think a ruin will be? Well, actually, we know there's a fortress we haven't talked to down here. We may as well talk to them. Maybe they'll have an easy quest for us. Oh, Uskiv finished the one thing I told him to do. Let's get that up. Actually, yeah, let's do it like this. Alright, 8 turns to the next birth. It's a little slower than I would like. The seed storage will help. Alright, next turn we settle. Alright, don't you declare war on me, Blue. I'm really glad that I'm not settling in an aggressive way now. Okay, so they took Golquin. If I settled Daramar, they would probably have strong feelings about that. 8, 10. Oh! Ha! Totally forgot about that. Because we already had the village all set up. But okay, I'll take it. And I will definitely take that. That's beautiful. What's up? Okay, Pink has met us somewhere. I'm assuming probably on the water. Ah, yes, they're about to steal my fortress. Crying shame. Now just move here. Can I tell it to just... I don't want you to search the ruin yet. Alright, I guess we'll... Yeah. It's really threatening. It's not paying any attention to me. Dismissive and pitying. Lovely. I like this. Weakness of its navy. He's landlocked, I'm sure of it. He's concerned because I have 2 boats. Whatever will he do? Wait. Can I still not? You can't assign a hero to just ships? Well, shoot. This Vor, I'm assuming, will totally own me. Yeah, that's going to be an ugly... I could have sworn you could assign I guess you can only assign admirals to transport groups. Alright, well wow, that was quite a jump. Should I move this up? Okay, so in 9 turns we get a free tack. I guess we are going to... I feel really dumb. I really remembered that working differently. It's okay. We'll be alright. Let's throw on... Do I want to go for glass steel? So the titanium has the better stats, right? But glass steel will allow her to apply the debuff earlier in the turn. How much damage am I losing? I'm losing 10 damage and 11 attack. That's a lot. But I also want to maintain titanium for my troops. So let's do it like this. Okay, obviously you have... that's why I jumped up so much, because it auto-assigned all of the new units to dust. He stole my pearls and now he's threatening my life. I'm assuming that if I attack him right now, his city, is in range. Also, I don't know that we'd win, because we're really, we're pretty short-handed over here. Can I throw some weapons on our people real quick? I don't want to use up all the titanium. Never mind, I can't afford the dust cost anyway. Alright, and I just need a little bit more time. Please don't declare war on me. Doesn't take a turn off. So what's my approval level now? Just content. Oh, the new Empire plan hasn't kicked in yet. Do we want to assimilate the Kazanji or the Ursus maybe? Sisters of Mercy give health regen, but I'm not sure exactly how much health regen this is. If it's just 5% more regeneration than you had before, then that's a very small value and definitely not worthwhile. If it's plus 5% of your health regenerated every turn, then that's pretty good. And I really don't know which one it is. Obviously, building production cost is big. We're building a lot of units. Just raw influence is pretty good. Let's just do this. Let's take that. Plus 5% is, we'll pay off that 30 pretty quickly. I'm gonna pop this, not even that we necessarily... We don't need the approval, but I'm popping it for the effect, actually, for the extra fortification, in the hopes that seeing a higher number will make him think that maybe it's not worth fighting me. It's not like... not that likely, probably. Oh, I can't parlay with them. No, I totally already have their quest. What am I thinking? Do I want to just kill them? I might be able to take 2 ships now that I'm at full health. Oh no, I'm about to level. It would give me more titanium. So this was fellow sailors. Right, that's the one that's definitely not happening. Why don't I go fight them instead? You know what? I could do both. I'm pretty sure we'll win this. Oh, they're both level 1, too. Yeah, we took some damage there, but we got a level out of it, and we got some more titanium coming. You know what? Let's go... This place has Titan Bones. We should make that happen. I love Titan Bones. Okay, you guys, I guess you're good. Maybe stand over here. Still a little bit less likely to get directly attacked. Alright. You don't want to fight me, Blue. I'm very impressive. Look at my... This is... You know what this is? This is like that thing that birds do. I don't know if you guys have ever had, like, a parrot or anything. But, like, the bird feels uncomfortable, so it puffs up, and it's like, you don't want to mess with me. I'm 10% larger than you thought I was. Look at that. We drove him off. It works. Oh, I'm under attack. My ships. Ah, yes. My poor boarding vessel. Well, we did draw them off of the fortress, though. So there's some benefit. I accidentally saved my fortress. I'm going to go search this ruin. Screw you guys. We're going to lose the fortress. It's fine. It's only generating glass steel. This thing hasn't opened up yet. These are nice. I'd love, I'd love a source of adamantium. Also, how funny is it that probably the strategic resource that's going to give us the next step of our faction quest is palladium? Yeah, let's go be victorious if we can. Ah, there's two of them. I thought I remembered there only being one. There might have been only one at some point in the distant past. Okay, well, all I need is for blue to not declare war on me for a couple more turns, and then we'll actually possibly even be able to fight back. Here's hoping. Maybe a little optimistic, but... Also, the dervishes are healing nicely, so that's helping. Have a lot more health soon. Okay, we're happy. We're not that far off of the next approval tier, even. Alright, let's merge these guys in. Yeah, losing. Okay, wow. Did I just lose... I lost all of my fortresses, except for Urian. Urian is still pumping out 1.5 palladium per turn. All in the same turn. Well, that's not awesome. I don't know if I can win this fight. It's fine, I guess. I can probably take this back, though. Let's dodge into this fog bank real quick and see what the story is. Wow, that's a fleet. Where'd that come from? Alright, we're stealthed as long as we're in the fog. If they attack us, then we know that something's up. Something's not right. I think it probably behooves us to keep pushing for Yermax, and in fact, let's pick up meritocratic promotion next. Alright, so Nolaran is starting to look a little bit more realistic because blue is settling this way a lot more, which means that I think they're probably getting less upset. Let's put up that altar. Ah, they... cheaters. Also, the fog moved, you know, because the turn changed, so... Fortunately, we're a lot faster than they are. Where's my other ship? These are boarding vessels. Okay, but they're very low health. I actually might be able to beat them. I don't know how they're so injured, but I'll take it. Been riding through lightning or something, maybe. Alright, Empire's coming along, slowly but surely. Move. So what is this? A vision facility and more palladium. Easy quest. Boy, do I ever wish I could activate 2 wine boosters. Do I want to go and try to destroy those guys? Make my life a little easier out here on the high seas. It should be pretty easy, I think. Let's manual this to see if we can't there any way that I can take advantage of them? Yeah, what I can do is make it so that only one of them gets to hit me on the first turn, right? I can take one less attack. So why don't we go right here? And stand our ground. If we move in on him, we take damage from fighting him, and then we take damage from fighting him on the same turn, but we don't get an attack. This way, each of them only hits us once. Ship health is, like, very precious to me right now. We do not have a lot of sources of it. Okay, so Green's region is not landlocked. Green might still be landlocked, like they may have settled far away from the coast. But they could have settled on the sea if they wanted to. So we have no idea where purple is. My bet is still up here. But the fact that green is actually out to the coast gives me basically an assurance that this stuff is mine. Because purple can't wrap around them for it. Hey! Hey, blue. That's a lot of guys in my territory. Maybe we could have a talk about this. Oh, good. We can do this. Yeah, a little bit of negotiation. How would you like some emeralds? Because these are very close to valueless. Awesome. Now blue cannot suddenly attack us. As far as I know, I've never seen the AI go straight from peace to a declaration of war, I think. But that may just be because it's expensive to do so. By the way, we actually took advantage of that compliment. Look at that. So I'm planning for a future I don't even know is coming. Alright. I feel a lot better. Yeah, you just stay put, I guess. We still need to get out on the water with some transport ships. We have a bunch of stuff that wants us to do that. Alright, so it looks like it is in fact going to be titanium that pushes us over, probably. Alright, this is leveling up, which is wonderful. Is Rocknall fervent? It is. Excellent. Aw. Influence on anomalies returns to normal. That's going to be a lot of influence lost for us. So they have a lot of units. Peace is good. Peace is good for us. We need to take advantage of this. And infrastructure, settle, like, we need to go nuts with the economic place. I didn't really want to end in the rain, because ending in the rain increases the upkeep cost of the unit temporarily. Well, shoot. What was this quest? Oh, that's that. Right. So none of this region's quests are easy to fulfill. Also, remember these islands. In particular, I'd love to get... It has 2 wine... Oh, okay. We gotta get out there. So we're gonna need shipyard. I'm estimating a long time on that. Actually, maybe we should get alchemy workshop and then shipyard, because tech times are a little long right now. It's the kind of thing that I often neglect when I'm concerned about war. It's kind of silly, because to keep up in war you need a lot of science. Well, I guess you guys can, like, go grab pearls now and stuff. You're not playing defense anymore, so what the hell? Alright, if we can forge some kind of lasting friendship with Blue, that would be, I think, strongly to our benefit. I know that the AI is now smarter, but I'm trusting that I am still better enough at the economic aspects of the game Now that we've led that that fleet a little bit north, I'm going to try to sneak back down here and hit this before it generates any ships. Uh-oh. We didn't lead them as far as I had hoped. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go at least as far. How much move do they have? They have 3 move? Oh. Okay, I should be able to do this. Wait, Seago's doing work. Get that industry. How much forest does that city have, by the way? A bunch. Is that 4 tiles? Because this is forest too? No, this is... Yeah, it is. Forest. Awesome. Yes, Utama is... We have 2 strong production cities, and they're right at sort of the gate to our empire. This is lovely. Alright. And obviously our faction very badly wants these the right of way up, so this is big for us. This is a well-timed peace treaty. Do love a little bit of diplomacy. Oh hey, look, ruins. Hey, look, a bunch of ruins. So we need to take this fortress. The fact that 2 of its facilities are unrevealed is making me think that it might be amazing. What is this? This is, yeah, that's just that vision facility. So there's 2 more unrevealed facilities in this region as well. We need boats. We need like an actual navy. We gotta make a move here. So I'm gonna move to right here. Oh no, wait, actually I'm not gonna go anywhere. They can't get to me right now. So let's let them move. Aha, you are a fool. Soon my fortress will be once again mine. Okay, I don't care what you think about pearls. Alright, those ones got grabbed. I was just... Right, we can't see anything. There's a cliff. What do you want? You want 8 titanium? If I end up settling this region, we can pacify that trivially. That's nice. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait a little bit to head back. We don't have enough movement to get through the village. Come on, something cool. That's not that cool. I'll take... Oh. Game's just lying to me about who has movement again. Start the turn. Gotta do this quick before those guys get closer. Aha! Alright, I think they will prefer fighting the ships. They want to fight ships all the time. We did it! Free management sciences. Produce 106 dust per turn in one of your cities for 5 turns for some emeralds. Well, that's great, because what I really need is emeralds. Uh-oh. Defeat these fanatics for 20 adamantium. Well, the bad news is we definitely can't do that. There isn't any good news. I guess the good news is that we won't die from retreating. But, I mean, we have to bail. We have to bail this way so that the fire ship doesn't kill Yarian. I haven't even gotten to take advantage of this cargo facility thing yet. Please don't break it. Alright, this might be time to start producing real ships. It might be time to start producing apprenticeship registries, and then real ships. Megapoles. And then real ships. Apprenticeship registry is not a bad building for us. +1 industry on exploitation in this city is 12, 16... more industry. This is obviously more. The boarding vessels. The thing is, we could even upgrade our boarding vessels and put plating on them, which is a not insignificant change because their damage is based on their health. What does that take them to 3 turns? Yeah. Just a little bit under 3 turns. There's like a very small amount of industry left over. It might be worth it, right, to just put out 3 boats and go and conquer. I'm gonna do it. Let us take over some ocean. Pink is settling down. If I want Daramart, I gotta take it pretty soon. We can build the settler from Matanla. So where are they? They're right here. So I need to move 1 space at the beginning of the turn to be out of their range, I think. That ruin just started glowing, which says to me maybe somebody built a guardian. Yep, that is indeed what happened. Oh, I forgot to have my boarding vessel flee. Get him! Wow, did we do 0? We did 0 damage. Okay. We need fire ships. I don't want to spend the time researching it, but boarding vessels are not particularly good at fighting fire ships. Fire ships are pretty good at fighting fire ships. Maybe I shouldn't have run so far. Maybe we should have tried the goose chase thing. Well, what now? I guess just hang out near the coast? We're near the coast now, I guess? It's going to be such a long time before we can take advantage of Shipyard. Why don't we move inland and be ready for pearls? Because winter could hit any moment. Also, meritocratic promotion just happened, so we can go ahead and merge these guys in. Look at how terrifying my army is now. Actually, why don't we do this? Let's cut this boarding vessel. So in 4 turns, we'll have 3 ships. And we should have actual trade routes now. Hooray. The first to have a city's total income from primary trade routes of at least 20 dust. Obviously, this would be great for us. We're also working toward another hero. Not as fast as I would like. We really do need right of way up in the other cities. Because we're so close to that. It's going to take forever. It's making me nervous. Once we get Shipyard, we can settle Wine Island and maybe Dillard as well. It has both early strategics, which is cool. Uh-oh, who's spotted? Red is spotted. Do I even want to... No, I don't. Okay, Daramart is blues. Blue settled incorrectly. I get... This is the highest number of resources you can get from a single tile settle, but this is way better and then expand out. So, bad play on Blue's part, but okay. So we'll take these to put us at 6 land regions. Noloran will be, like, the last thing I push for, because, again, it's going to be a little more contentious. And it's going to expose us to additional predation. There's only 1 ship here right now. I have 102 health. I guess I'm going to wait until next turn and then take it. Get 1 more turn's worth of regen. Yeah, I guess just wait up here. We have roads now, so we can move around pretty quickly. What is Rocknall currently getting from trade? 17.8. So close. So close. Alright, well that the Kazanji play is a little bit less good now that we're no longer raking in this huge amount of influence from anomalies. But 27 per turn is still okay for this point in the game. Alright, we're actually gonna make some plays on the water. Oof, Dearth of Dust hits us. That hits us hard. We have enough money to hire a hero, but I'd like to hire particular heroes. Although Dust Efficiency 3 is hard to argue with, why don't we pick up Peyton Quinn? I like it. Okay, let's drop him in Uskiv. Yeah, Uskiv's way more likely to be attacked than Abiel, and it already has more population and stuff. Alright, I want to give him the manuscript, so we will... Yeah, we'll make up the Lost Industry pretty quickly by him having the manuscript on for the rest of the turns that we're building right away. Alright, I don't think I actually do want to move our army. Or those guys. Damn it, 2 ships? I don't think I can take 2 ships in this state. Definitely take 1. Alright, well, I guess we will. And if it goes well, maybe we can take the other one. Because I'm assuming he would come in as reinforcements. Maybe that's not correct. I don't know. Okay, so are we losing dust? We are. Four turns and 5 turns. No! Oh, his health was pretty low. That's good. Not my center of influence facility. We are so close to moving on with our faction quest. It's difficult to restrain myself from spending the titanium, because it would be really useful. This makes it faster. I think we can do it. Oh, it's an artillery ship. That's not as good. Well, let's manual this just to make sure nothing silly happens. Nothing silly like our ship starting as far away as possible from their ship. I mean, there's not really anything to do here. We just wanted to make sure we can get melee on the first turn. Artillery ships are much less effective if you are adjacent to them. As you can see, his attack and damage are both halved by sheer proximity. If we'd started out here, it would have been bad. He would have gotten a first turn actual attack on us, and it would have been devastating. As it is, we barely won. Ah, no, it's that fire ship run! You can't handle that. Alright, you guys stay put, you merge up. And at this point, let's make for some more territory. So after ships, we're gonna need 1 more tech. Alright, it's gonna have to be fire ships. If we want to have an actual naval presence, we need fire ships. But I want shipyard first so that I can take this. Yeah, Pink's already claiming islands. We need to get out here. Oh my, we're past the hour, aren't we? Okay. Cultists are usually going to get that. So somebody moved on. Yeah. Lost our fortress. Next turn, the faction quest. Alright, let's get out here and claim. We can at least put some real effort into claiming Godok. Ah, and somebody hit the next era, so we see Hyperium and Mithrite in this region, and Dustwater. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, well, I think we have a really good shot of actually claiming this region. We need to not be in the lightning, though. That's an important part of claiming this region, is not being in the lightning. Alright, well, let's go ahead and call it here. This will be the last turn for this video. Alchemy Workshops, yes. Things are kind of looking up. I mean, I hate to jinx myself, but anyway, come back next time. We're going to keep expanding rapidly. 3 turns until Shipyard. This settler might even be the one who goes over here, because in 3 turns. Oh, you know what? You know what we should have done. Let's do it now so I don't forget. Our settler should have the improved movement trinket, and we'll We'll have to buy it for this settler, which means we need to make dust in some city for a turn. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's do one more turn so that I don't forget. Let's just make it clear to him that, you know, in case you were thinking of anything, I do have forces. You know, not overwhelming, certainly not incredible, but present, which is all you can really ask for. And this will be great if we have Godok. Actually, I think it used to be the case. I don't know if it still is, but it might be. It used to be the case that naval trade routes would only connect through one water region, so it might be the case that we can't trade from here over Godok because we don't have any of the. Oh yeah, whatever. Some fortress somewhere. Pink has taken this region. That's not a shock to us. We might be able to get Aramon after Godok if we're lucky. Let's run everybody out here. Settler. Let's remember. This is important. Okay. Back to work. Our dust situation is going to be better soon. So... this is important, but maybe we want to do... yeah, it only... so much of our city's industry comes from Weyrasigo that the citizens can go ahead and do other stuff. This city is also going to be dust focused once we get the right of way out. I want to make sure that that gets done first. We're coming to a point where I feel like we're doing pretty well. So, shipyard in 2. Okay. Yeah, this guy's going for Wine Island. And then we'll have to produce some more settlers. Actually, should I be doing that in Newtonla instead? How much time are we talking about? 4 turns? You can do it in the capital too, right? Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and finish the alchemy workshop? And we'll do it in the capital. Yeah, let's get the alchemy workshops done, though. That's important. Alright. Now, for real this time. That's going to be it for this episode. Come back next time. We're laying claim to a vast swath of territory and hopefully maintaining some very important friendships. And we'll see you then.